At the entry level for elbows, we deal with them on the horizontal plane, so that's everything coming up from here. You're going to notice some similarities with the biomechanics to hammer fists. So really the elbow is just a shortened version of the hammer fist. Okay, elbows. So we're targeting a part of the body with this part of my arm. Alright, so this numbed area here, making sure that we're impacting with this part. So we're going to concentrate on the horizontal plane. The first one we're going to look at is the forward elbow. Here we're targeting a flat part of the body. So that could be his face, in which case it's what we're targeting with all the strikes in the elbows. But it could be applied to the face, it could be applied to the chest plate. What we're doing is we're drawing the elbow up and then stepping forward as it gets about halfway. So we're sending it towards you. Towards you. So I really want to drive this through the person. Same with the chest plate, I want to drive it. Different responses you're going to get. If you're not holding him and you do this, he's going to go flying away. Best to have a hold of him so you can get maximum impact from the shot, but also that you can follow it with more shots, because why not? You would normally work this from a compressed fence and ideally from some form of attachment. So that could be either I've got his ear, I've got his hair, I've got the back of his neck, I've got his garment, like such. And then we're going to drive this through. If I send this from here, that's the maximum range I can get. So the way I deliver the strike is that I step as I'm landing the shot. So it becomes that, okay, that, right, or hold and that. You see I'm getting that depth all the way through it. If I was targeting the chest plate, I'll be holding the shoulder and striving through. This is a really good way to cave somebody in, right, and also send them away. Pushing off my back foot, my hip is turning, and then the power comes from this hip torque and this twist. And I'm not looking to send it all the way through, just want to send it all the way to the spot and then step forward at the same time. So it's like a shove away, alright? Target areas, as I said before, face, throat, if required for the situation. Understand if you elbow somebody in the throat, you're quite likely to kill them, so it's a needs must, or chest plate. So this chest plate is probably the safest thing you're going to do in terms of fucking him up. And he'll recover pretty quickly and there'll be no obvious bruises. Face is the next level of lethality. So you could smash the face, he's going to look like a fucking mess, possibly live, but you're going to break some cheekbones or something like that. Of course, if you hit the temples, then you're in trouble, unless you intend to do that. The final place that we would recommend targeting would be the throat. So for obvious reasons, if you elbow in the throat, you're going to collapse the trachea, he's going to have trouble breathing, he's going to die. Alright, but again, if needs must, then needs must. Face. Throat. Okay, so the next elbow we're going to look at is the horizontal inward. The one we just looked at was horizontal stepping forward. Now this is going inward. So we're cutting across this path, across the centre line of his jaw, a couple of inches, and then we're resetting the elbow back down to here. So the way it will look from here is that this comes up, hits the target, goes past it a couple of inches, then the elbow drops somewhere around to the floating ribs, and then we're back to this position here. That's a good way to start learning it. So from here, across, and then like such. Notice that this foot on the same side as the elbow is pivoting to generate the power. So the foot goes, the elbow goes, and then everything else is left last. And then we reset. Again, rotating the foot, knee, hip, shoulder, elbow goes, and then we reset everything back to here. This is targeting the side plate of the face. So here primarily, as opposed to what we just learnt was the front part. From here, hitting, boom, going through the target and then back. I'm going to show it without an attachment first and then we'll work it with an attachment. Go from here, back, hitting and back. Of course we want to work from an attachment because if I hit him, chances are he might either move back from that, so he's evaded my shot, or I've spun him and he's going over there and now I've got to chase him. Whereas if I attached him as I'm doing it, it's better. From here, and see now I can really hold him and I can pull him onto the shot. Once you've got the basics down for singles, then work trebles. Right, so from here you're chaining the attacks together to some kind of logical response. So from here, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Okay, to summarise, what we looked at was elbows. For the first level in Krav Maga, you're looking at elbows on a horizontal plane. Elbows that we looked at were elbow forward, so it was coming across like such and then stepping and driving through. Gave you 3 areas that we would target. Low lethality would be chest plate. Next level of lethality would be the face. Final level would be hitting with the throat if the job required. The next one we looked at was the elbow inwards. So from here I'm sending the elbow across, past the point of the chin, then replacing it back to here. They're the basic level entries for a horizontal inward elbow.
Hi there, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it and the content that we're putting together. If you did, then it would really help if you could like the video and subscribe to help us grow. Feel free to comment or tell us what you'd like to see on here. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.